Coming up on SBU TV, an update on the renovation of downtown Olean, and we investigate a case of vandalism on the St. Bonaventure campus. Hello and welcome to SBU TV. I'm Natalie Kucko.
And I'm Brittany Slomba. College students are always complaining about money, whether it's because tuition is too high or books cost too much. However, do they take advantage of all the ways they can save?
Over 100 businesses across the country offer discounts to college students, but how many actually take advantage of them?
I talked to current St. Bonaventure students to see if they utilize the national and local savings.
I tend to go to businesses that offer me discounts more than others.
While some feel comfortable asking if student discounts are offered, others feel differently.
Oh, I usually ask when I go to a store. That's my first question. Do y'all offer student discounts?
I feel awkward, asking for the discount. Oh, I'm a student, here's my ID, give me a discount. I don't know.
The real question here is, why are students not taking advantage of the savings if the discounts are there?
I never remember to bring my student ID with me.
I don't think it's that they don't take advantage of it, it's they don't know that certain places offer discounts.
They could be like, oh, are you a student? If they notice you're around college age, or because I know some even do high school age discounts. So if they notice you around that age, they could ask you if you have a student ID with you.
For SBU TV, I'm Jasmine Foster.
Bonaventure students can log on to mysbu.edu for a list of local businesses that offer discounts.
No cable, no problem. Ryan McDonough has more on how the campus community is dealing with the changes to cable in residence halls.
Last month, SBU TV covered a story on how free cable is no longer offered to students on campus. Let's see how they're living, especially during football season. But is it all that bad? For example, students have been coming out to the Rathskeller to root on their team.
I think that it's strong to say that because there's no cable in the rooms that there has been an increase, especially in the Rathskeller.
Students are even coming up with their own ways to get their TV without paying a cable bill.
I usually go to the gym. I usually walk on the treadmill, so I exercise while I watch TV. So if I have an hour-long show, I'll just go to the gym at 8 and work out while I watch the cable on the treadmill.
And the community aspect is a positive on campus.
If we can get a bunch of students down there to watch the game together and be social and not locked up in their residence halls, I think is awesome.
I have friends that go with me to the gym to watch it, and we all kind of walk on the treadmill next to each other and watch it together. So I think it's more of a fun experience.
For SBU TV, I'm Ryan McDonough.
Cohen added that she is willing to hear students' ideas and requests regarding the viewership of television in the Rathskeller. To give your input, reach out to the Campus Activities Board.
Over the weekend, a university sign was vandalized. Dakota Ward reports.
If you were to drive on East Union Street in Allegheny, New York, you would come across a sign that would make no sense. The St. Bonaventure University West entrance sign was vandalized this past weekend. 9 letters were removed and stolen. To replace the letters, it was estimated well over $1,200. Philip Winger is currently in the process to fix the sign.
What I know is only that over the past weekend, 9 of the letters disappeared. Actually, in 2 different stages. There were some missing on Saturday and more of them missing by Monday.
Earlier this week, Safety and Security released a statement, and thankfully, all the letters were returned.
Have fortunately been returned through the security department asking the community to get them back, and we are in the process of getting ready to reinstall. There was a little bit of damage, so we're in the process of getting ready to reinstall them.
The company that installed the sign volunteered to fix it, preventing future vandalism. With SBU TV, I'm Dakota Ward.
This will hopefully be a wake-up call to prevent future vandalism. Right, Natalie?
Has the city of Olean been making your head spin lately? Jackie Roberts has updates on construction.
Like traffic lights, some things need to change every once in a while. Mayor William Alio agreed when talking about the Walkable Olean project, which has already begun construction of the city's 5 roundabouts.
I can hear complaints probably 2 or 3 times a week about somebody who almost gets hit out on North Union Street. It's going to be a shorter distance and a little safer way to get across the street.
2 of the roundabouts are ready for use. Elio says they're much safer than intersections when used properly. If a car were to cross through this crosswalk right now, they're expected to stop because pedestrians have the right of way. And for cars that are in the roundabout, they have the right of way as opposed to cars that are trying to enter it. The mayor even asked residents at a senior home for their perspective.
I just said, how many have used the roundabouts? And then probably 80% of them have raised their hand. And I said, well, what do you think? And they said, it's no big deal.
Getting used to the roundabouts may be no big deal, but their impact on business seems to be rather large.
We're seeing more interest now in North Union Street than we have in many, many years.
And Elio doesn't see Olean's growth hitting a stop sign anytime soon.
You know, it is a leap of faith, but we're giving Olean a chance to prosper again, and I think we're going to do it.
For SBU TV, I'm Jackie Roberts.
For more information, visit walkableolean.com.
Looking to celebrate the beginning of the fall season? Natalie has the latest.
Located in the heart of the Enchanted Mountains, Ellicottville's annual Fall Festival kicks off next weekend. Local venues like the Gin Mill host some of the best entertainment in the area.
We do crafts outside. We're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday with music every day. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. Just a lot of people having fun, enjoying fall.
Ellicottville's Fall Festival is sure to provide a weekend full of fun for people of all ages. The festival lies in the village of Ellicottville. Food trucks, arts and crafts, and retailers will crowd Washington Street. Activities extend to Holiday Valley, where you can participate in a 5K race or take a chairlift ride to the top of the mountain. Fall Festival is one of Western New York's timeless traditions. Experience the change of seasons in the best way our area knows how. For SBU TV, I'm Natalie Kucko.
To find out more about the festival, visit ellicottvilleny.com.
Are you looking for a way to spend time with members of the local community? A new program at St. Bonaventure is looking for volunteers. Thanks to an ambitious employee at an assisted living facility here in Olean, Bonus will add one more charitable program to its already lengthy community service roster. Julian Martinez, the activities director at Eden Heights, has created Silver Wolves, a program designed to, quote, bring together energetic, enthusiastic youth and residents of our assisted living community.
When I went to college, we had a similar program of Adopt a Grandparent, and I love the idea of it. I love just being a part of that. And so when I finally became the director of activities at Eden Heights, I thought that it was a great program to bring towards my residents, just to help some of the ones that don't get the visitors, to get people to come in to want to talk to them.
Sophomore Colleen Corey and senior Katelin Brooks talked about why they chose to organize and lead the program here on campus.
I'm a very social person, so I just like learning about other people and their lives and their history.
Yeah, my parents owned an assisted living home when I was growing up, so I was kind of aware of different backgrounds then too, and just being an education major has made me see that even more. It's made me more of a well-rounded person and sensitive to maybe what other people are feeling more so.
Khaleah Moore, a sophomore sociology major, explains why she is willing to take time out of her college schedule to volunteer.
So I'm just excited to, I don't know, I just want to jump in and just make a connection with someone, you know.
If you are interested in joining the Silver Wolves program, email St. Bonaventure senior Katelin Brooks.
News broke yesterday on the shooting at Umpqua Community College in Oregon. After this tragedy, Sammi Arena decided to take a look at safety on our own campus.
183 to back, copy active shooter, UCC 1140 Umpqua College Road.
It has become an all too familiar sight for us as Americans. According to Harvard research, the rate of mass shootings has tripled since 2011.
We've talked about this after Columbine and Blacksburg, after Tucson, after Newtown, after Aurora, after Charleston. It cannot be this easy for somebody who wants to inflict harm on other people to get his or her hands on a gun.
With numerous school shootings throughout the country and no active shooter training on St. Bonaventure's campus, can students attending the university truly feel safe in their school? I asked some Bonaventure students if they felt prepared for disasters on campus.
The fact that it's like an open campus and that we can leave whenever we want and people can come in, but I honestly don't think I would know what to do if there was a shooting.
Like, I feel like there's not like a plan.
Definitely no plans set in place.
St. Bonaventure University has taken some safety precautions, such as card ID entrances to the dorms and E2 campus alerts. But is this enough to keep our students safe?
I feel like we talk a lot about what happens during fires and stuff like that, like in the dorms, but we're not really made aware of what we should do if there's ever a shooter on campus.
Let's just hope there's a light at the end of this story. For SBU TV, I'm Sammi Arena.
Our condolences go out to the families of the victims of the UCC tragedy.
St. Bonaventure University, in collaboration with the Veterans One Stop Center, will host a conference on military transition issues on Friday, October 16th. Brittany has more.
I really wanted to do something in terms of furthering information about veteran students, military in our community, internally and in Western New York, could be doing more to help our military personnel and their families. There are going to be workshops on legal issues, religious issues, school issues for younger children, academics, in college-age students, and medical issues. I hope everybody there is going to become more aware, first of all, of the assets our veterans provide to the community. It's not just about what they need. They have an awful lot to give. Second of all, I hope that people have some sensitivity to what some of the issues are. I think we do a really good job overall, in terms of, honoring our veterans, but to help them transition back into the community and provide the support that they need.
Well, there's many ways as Americans we can continue to support our veterans and our currently serving soldiers, but things like this Veterans Conference we're going to be doing at Hilbert are very important for educating Americans, for ensuring that we're providing our service members with the resources they need to transition from either active service or Guard or Reserve service into the civilian community. And we have to continue to take care of their families and their spouses and children who serve every bit as much. This conference we have coming up, again, it's extremely important. I really applaud the efforts of Dr. Barb Trolley from our education department, along with the staff up at the One Stop Center in Buffalo, who put this conference together at Hilbert College. They have top-notch speakers set up. The topics are very pertinent, and it'll really bring home the educational needs, the social needs, the medical needs, the legal needs that we all need to focus on to take care of our veterans and their families.
The conference will be held at Hilbert College in Hamburg, New York from 8:30 to 4 on October 16th. For SBU TV, I'm Brittany Slomba.
Registration can be done online at militaryiноurcommunities.com. A limited number of scholarships are available to veterans and their families and students who are veterans. That does it here for us at SBU TV. I'm Natalie Kucko.
And I'm Brittany Slomba. Thanks for watching.